Take 3 of Matthew Knobs' bitchy schizophrenia revenge video. It's not going to be bitchy. I love you. I'm just going to be a bitch. Because I understand so much about how to get over. How to get over. I love you. I'm determined. I am determined. I do not want to live a life of poverty. I'm determined I am valuable. No matter what my parents might think of me, I am valuable. No matter what my parents do not understand about what I value in myself, I am valuable. I love you. This is the plans. Okay, for just being schizophrenic. For just being schizophrenic, there are 2 ways where I can get $1 million or $20 million just by having been schizophrenic. Okay? I understand how to get over being a schizophrenic and having like hidden insights or like a responsive reaction to things that help me get over and always have a positive way. That if I'm so, like, look at me, I'm schizophrenic. Look at what good I can do. Look at how amazing my life is. Look at not my life, but me. I am a hidden gem. I am amazing. I am completely transparent. Even my naivety, the naivety of my life is a hidden blessing. Okay? My naivety of like what people are like compared to what I experience is a hidden blessing that I would be so good that I'll be stupid about why I'm good. In my behavior. It's a sidetrack about like what I know that's amazing about myself, but I'm gonna get into the money a little bit. Like how I know I can make money just by being schizophrenic. And that's going to go on to other things I plan on doing and get my life together. I know. I have this thing. I think things are a psychic way. In communication, it has always 100% been positive or looked over results. Like positive or ignored results in a social, communicative way about how I respond to thinking things are psychic. Always. Like when I'm in a conversation, like I can give you 2 examples, okay? One of them, I think something, and like we're talking, I think I have a strong feeling, a very strong feeling. Someone does not understand something that was said. But I don't be like that. If I have a strong feeling that someone did not understand something else that was said by me or someone else, I will add an additional sentence that not saying what it is, but passively, like just saying, oh, it's obvious, that's what it's about. In a social communicative way. When I think someone is worried about something, I will say like I say I don't act like I notice something, but I will say things that add comfort and add understanding to the conversation. And in a social communicative way, that has always been positive or ignored results, never negative. So what does that say about me? I was schizophrenic. I am schizophrenic. I am in a phase of schizophrenia that is unknown to medical science. I have reached a phase in schizophrenia that's unknown to medical science and is very, very good for me and my life. Think about, okay, in the beginning, you think things are psychic. You're scared. No, you're very scared to say about how, like what you're experiencing, but you think something evil is happening. And you try to test it in different ways until you get in trouble. If you're trying to be a hero, you test it until you get in trouble. And then if you would be so smart, because I'm smart and I'm proud of being smart, I am proud of being right about things. I always just like, it's all in my head. But then like a year later, it's paranoia. My brain is doing things that make me think people are thinking things about me. And what people think, it matters to me. If thinking is the same as talking, what people say about you is very important. But if you hear the things, it's the same. There's no difference. I love you. So what I do, I said, God, I know. My grandma taught me, being good to people makes them want to be good to you. I know that with all my heart. Being good makes me want to be good to you. I love you. So I said, let me be pleasant. And I meditate for 8 years, from 2012 to 2019, 3 hours a day, every day. On my nature, but what I really want, I love you. And the consequence or the result of what you want is not nothing, it's positive. You want positive results. You want foresight for positive results for what you want. So what's my nature and what is my desire? Because there's nothing more, because to think is desire. When you think, when you have the will to thought, the will to think is a desire to think. And you think about human nature, what's common? And the more you lay down for all the time, you say God is objective truth. Okay, so I'm not arguing for God. I'm arguing for what I did. What I did produced results. So this is what we're going to do. Medical profession. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to be rich, and I'm going to promote myself as what schizophrenics want to be, as what schizophrenics are, like, what the schizophrenics are, like, same as me, that they cannot be themselves. You know, when someone tells you, just be yourself, and you think that's stupid, like, how do I be myself? Just be yourself. If schizophrenics just be themselves, there will be a lot of them like me, and it'll be common that they'll be thinking, like, I think that's psychic, they're thinking that. I love you. Test this. Ask a schizophrenic, they're having problems, ask them, is it bad about you, or is it you think it's bad about someone else? You say, never, tell them, you never have to say what they think is bad about them. Say, you felt something that you thought was bad about you. And just test that. Ask schizophrenic, is concerned, do you feel something that's bad about you? Oh, don't worry about that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, people are bullshit. If it's people, or if it's you. No matter if you felt it, you saw an emotional expression that made you uncomfortable, maybe you saw something, an emotion that made you uncomfortable, or it's just your mind, people are bullshit. You know, normal people, normal people will think bullshit about anyone who they thinks bullshit about them. A normal person will be bullshit, just think bullshit immediately, right upon them thinking someone thinks bullshit about them. Immediately. And often, like, no, it's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's you. And schizophrenics know that. It's not me, it's you. So if I say there's a problem, it's not the problem, it's me. Schizophrenics say, if I say there's a problem, wait, that's not the problem, it must be me. And that makes us very insecure. So let's get to my money. I'm gonna file a $100 million lawsuit. I said 20, I'm selling for 20 million. But I'm gonna file a $100 million lawsuit. I love it. If you tell me I was never schizophrenic, if they try to tell me I was never schizophrenic, if they try to tell me I was never, because I want to be an entertainer. When I was 18, 19, I was on a stage every chance I got. I had a weekly gig being a mascot at a restaurant. I wanted to be an entertainer. And I am entertaining. I'm like the ghetto Pauly Shore. I'm like mixed with John Leguizamo in the past with Pauly Shore. I love you. That's me. And I can be serious too, like fucking, yeah, no. I love you. I can be like Neo in the Matrix, having been Bill and Ted. I love you. Think on me. Don't just you bet. But I could have had those odds. I could have had over $100 million by this time in my life, just being an entertainer. Thinking if someone would have told me, because this is the other story. This is how I actually got diagnosed. Okay, this is the second serious test. Like, I gotta find out if I'm psychic. There's a lot riding on me of finding out if I'm psychic. And also, if I was, I'm gonna find a beautiful story if I find out I'm psychic. So I'm a very shy kid, associated with girls. I'm shy with anyone I think is cool. I was easily intimidated. By people I think is cool. Or like norms, like the normal. I think something being normal versus me made me intimidated. I was very good with outcasts. I was very good with burnouts. I was very good with nerds. Nerds were the best. I was the king of the nerds. I love you. So I'm trying to find out if I'm psychic in college. I love you. In college. I love you. This is going on like a year and a half of me having symptoms. A little over a year of me having symptoms of schizophrenia. Thinking the world is crazy. I see that I had a dream. I'm going to find somebody. I had the dream to say, I'm going to find somebody to prove whether or not I'm psychic. So I look around. I don't look at the look so much as what it feels like. How heavy does each person feel on me? I love you. How heavy does someone feel for who I am? Okay. And I picked one, and the one I fucking picked, like, if there's internal, if I am psychic, presupposing it was psychic, I love you. There's an intense internal, internal dialogue. Intense internal dialogue, I love you. And you know me trying to be a hero, you know my standards about sexuality. From what she's telling me about her life, I'm saying it's sexual abuse. I'm like personally taking it upon myself to say it's sexual abuse. So I'm gonna skip back. Like, I just mean pathetic. I'm very shy. I talk to girls. If I'm intimidated, I cannot talk to them. If a girl, like, it's more about how comfortable someone is with me. I love it. If a woman is shy, I am extremely, like, crippling shy if a woman is shy. I love it. I could not like a woman, but she's shy with me, and that cripples me more than someone I like and I feel comfortable about. I know. Because there have been women that I turned down. There's been 4 women, between 18 and 19, there was 4 women that I said, I don't want to be, I rejected as my girlfriend. There's 4 of them. I love it. But this proving supernatural is real. Think about the legend of that. Think about the legendary. But anyway, I'm skip about it. I wrote a crazy book, and I gave it to her. I actually made a verbal contract. Okay, she didn't. I understand how she could be crazy in like a fucking rape culture way. The rape culture psychology. Okay, USA, rape culture psychology says don't care about don't care about what this boy is worried about you or worried about. Don't care. Just go. I love you. Just worry about yourself. Don't care about someone else that might be worried about you. Don't care. Like, you understand. Don't even try to ask him to explain it. I said, I wrote a crazy book, and so I said, this is worth $1 million. You can have this if you talk to me. And she didn't talk to me. A guy came up. He didn't have my book. One time, he came up to me and said, don't talk to her. I said, you're worth my book? I know you. Yes, he didn't bring me the book. I said, she'll talk to me if she talks to me. And so if I said if she talks to me, she can have that book. I'm saying this based on like the right on what that book is. I knew whatever I'm experiencing is worth money, and I knew I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna be famous. I priced that at $1 million based upon the fame I thought I was gonna have in my life. So that's either in a court. I don't know. Like, that book is a court document. Probably in a court document, or it has been handed over to medical research, or they fucking. Why would they let her keep that book? There's no way they will let her keep that. Oh, I love you. She's filed a harassment charge against me. They're not gonna let her keep that book. I know. So the court document, or it's given to like an official place. I want $1 million for that book. My perfect sanity, and based on, like, I'm saying that book is more valuable than her. I know. It was based on the cause that book of my experience was more valuable to this woman, and it was. I love it. I know. I priced that book at $1 million based on if she talks to me, she's telling me I'm psychic, like ease my mind, tell me I'm not psychic, but she didn't talk to me. I love it. There was what do you call it? I love it. There was no resolution. What do you call it? There was no closure. I had no closure on that book. I go to court. I love it. Get diagnosed schizophrenic. I said I do for experiencing everything psychic, and I'm shy, and I'm awkward, and I have like a very high level. I understand all the symptoms. I am schizophrenic. I want that book. I want to be the poster child for schizophrenia. I want to be the poster child for the 22nd century schizophrenia. Yeah, I love you. And that book, I love you. That book is worth $1 million. If that book has been used in any kind of way, you either give me back pay for equal to any value attached to that book, including wages and salaries. Any value attached to that book, including wages and salaries, if it has been used for any reason whatsoever, like research on schizophrenia, I love anything, You give me equal value and the book, or you give me $1 million. You can buy the book for me like afterwards for whatever you use it for, or you give me the value and I get the book and I can sell the book and the rights to it. It's like the book and the rights, because this is like, I'm selling it as like art and medical research, art for the purpose of medical research. I love it. I'm thinking about what I can do. I should have a card. It's very complicated between my dad and my mom and my doctor about why I don't have a car. I asked my dad, are you still going to hold up the deal to put in half if I give $2,000 to get me a car? And he said, I looked into schizophrenia. He doesn't know whether or not I'm legally allowed to drive. And he was being sincere. I bitched at him. He's I'm like, you know I had a car. Why weren't you paying attention to me before? I've been talking to the doctor. He could have talked to me. He could know more about my life. He's investing $2,000. He's going to invest up to $2,000. I want to make sure I get my license, make sure I'm legally allowed to have it. And then you saw the video about my mom in my doctor's office. My mom's there. I don't want her there. When I ask her to leave, the doctor tells her to stay, and that's illegal. No, my doctor. I don't want my doctor there. I don't want my mom there. And I told people I don't want her there. They let her go back there. That's illegal for my mom to be there during my doctor's appointment. I don't have confidence in my mom. I know. That's my doctor's appointment. My mom, for me saying, my mom thinks I will be less critical of her. Okay. My mom has a problem with me telling her that's not how you talk to people. With me telling her not to have an attitude, with me feeling vulnerable and weak around her, and getting upset at her for having attitude. I expect more from parenting from her. I love it. That's the only thing I get. I give her back talk because I don't like the sound of her voice when she's frustrated. It's serious. It is attitude. I promise you, she gives me attitude. I love him. The last argument was about I made a cute voice because I didn't want, I made a passive cute voice, and she got mad at me for saying, she just said it in an attitude way about, why are you making that stupid voice? Talk to me regular. I told her it's like a submissive voice. I don't want you to yell at me. And then she got yell. I said, I'm sure she don't want to. And then she said she made a mockery. She mocked the sound of my voice. And I said, I could do that to you. I can mock the way you're sounding this. It's like stupid arguments, but that's not that. I'm my nanny's son. I love you. And she would yell at my nanny too. My nanny and my mom, my mom have arguments in a similar way to me and her. I love you. But I'm not taking it. She's not allowed to talk to me I know. We're not family. But I say, in a whole way, that's not how you talk to family. I got a stranger who crosses you. You talk to a stranger who crosses you like that. You don't talk to your family like that. No, I love you. You want to get an attitude? Go find somebody you do not care about. Find someone you do not care about and give them an attitude. Don't give it to your family. I love you. But I'm going to go, I'm trying to end topic. Next topic. When I have a car, I love you. I'm focused on acting, being friends with people who can act. There's a volunteer theater, York Law Theater. It's volunteer plays that you volunteer and they have a play. I can meet people that like acting, and I can make friends who might want to help me make projects. I don't know. If I had a car, I could drive there 2 or 3 times a week. I know, yes. So I have big plans for my life, and I love you. I love you. I know. I'm a very complicated person. I love you. Just amen. I know. I hope you enjoy my series. Follow me. I want to be popular. I want to produce content. I think I am extremely funny when I am stupid. I know that I am extremely funny to many people when I am stupid. So follow me. I know. Don't feel like you gotta protect me. You're not gonna follow me because you think I'm vulnerable. Follow me. I think I am hilarious when I know that I'm stupid and that's entertaining for other people. I'm hilarious. I love that about myself. Amen. I love you. Da 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 da. Affection. I know. I love you. Amen. Down, new.
feelings within me. I keep it deep inside myself. I swear to never talk about it until I start to yell. Something to save us, close but we're strangers, feel like we're far apart.
Guys, I'm a goblin for Halloween. It's really exciting. I'm gonna be a goblin, and I'm gonna make a lot of exciting stuff happen on Halloween. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great. I love you.